Hi, this is Patty Jackson. On this edition of Patty TV, we're talking sex. This woman makes me blush. We'd like to introduce you again, because we've had her here before and we love her. Jamila Manicold. She is a sexual, she is a sensual sex educator, healer. She teaches us. She's going to teach you how to have an orgasm, because we're going to ask you this question. Have you ever had an orgasm? It is a woman's guide to everyday bliss.
Yes.
A lot of women are not having orgasms. Mm-hmm. They're not. Mm-hmm. They're afraid to speak up. Right. It's just not happening. Mm-hmm. But this is something that's very important. Why did you write this book?
Yes, I've noticed a lot of women. I wrote the book because I work with women. Mm-hmm. In my company, Dripping Bliss, I've noticed a lot of women are not getting past a lot of trauma, a lot of anger, a lot of jealousy, a lot of obstructions that's keeping them from letting go, from trusting, from being able to allow their bodies to experience bliss. So I thought it important, and not everyone could get coaching with me. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to get the word out on a bigger level, on a larger level, and write a book so it can get out to the world. Wow. Not many people were talking about it, so it was time for it to happen.
And she does it in a very tactful way. Okay, there's certain things, ladies, you can't do. Can't say, you're not hitting it right, get up, what are you doing? You can't do that. Right. You can't. There's a tactful way to tell your partner,
absolutely.
It's not happening.
Absolutely. I talk about women tapping into their femininity. So when you tap into your femininity, you don't have a reason to be harsh or cold or, just so cutting with your words. Okay. So we can be sweet. It's okay to be sweet and flowing. Baby, can you touch me here? I love it when you touch me here. Can you do that again for me? Or can you go a little faster? There's so many ways to tell your partner without being just outright harsh to him what he needs to do.
Do you think some women may be afraid to express it because they figure, if I tell my partner it's not happening, this relationship will end?
Yes, yes. Okay. We don't want our partners to feel inadequate. That's the biggest thing with women. Women are such people pleasers. We do so much, but we hardly ever do so much for ourselves. So even in the sexual arena, with our own fulfillment, we're so worried about people feeling inadequate or hurting someone's ego that we don't speak up. And it's not only that we think they'll leave, it's just we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. And we have to come away from that because our fulfillment is at line. So we have to speak up.
What I love about this book, even the foods that we eat can affect how we feel sexually.
Absolutely, absolutely. If our blood is not flowing through to those proper areas, those most important areas for us to experience ecstasy, bliss, orgasm, we're not going to experience it. If we're eating a whole lot of heavy foods, a whole lot of junk foods, it's not going to get there. And we just won't have the energy to have sex at all. Who wants to have sex? You're not feeling sexy. You're worried about if he's looking at your rolls or, all those things. So we have to really take charge of our health in many ways, and that will give us that energy, that vitality, that sexiness, that confidence, and get all that blood flowing to those areas.
Let's talk yogurt. There's a portion in this book about yogurt. I was like, really?
Yes.
Tell us briefly about yogurt.
Yes. So I'm all about natural ways to curing anything. So I talk about yeast infection in the book. Okay. It's, like I said, it's a complete guide for everything to remove every single obstruction that women have to their sexual bliss. So many women experience the yeast infection and many vaginal issues. So instead of going out and getting the vaginal creams, the pharmaceutical stuff, I say use yogurt. Yogurt will remove that yeast infection just like that. And it's right in your refrigerator, right at the grocery store, and you don't have to worry about any other side effects. All the pharmaceutical drugs, you always have another side effect. Mm-hmm. And they don't cure anything, they just suppress it. But using natural ways to cure, it removes it completely.
Okay, here's a dumb question without being raunchy. Do you eat the yogurt or...
No, you actually put the yogurt inside of your vagina.
Oh, okay.
Or, spread it on your vagina.
Okay.
And eat it as well because...
Okay.
Yeah, eat it as well.
Plain yogurt?
Plain.
Okay, plain yogurt.
No sugars. Because sugars, yeast feeds on sugar.
Okay.
So, plain yogurt, no sugar.
You know the saying, you learn something new every day? I bet you didn't know that about yogurt. I certainly didn't. I just had to ask the question. This book is amazing, and Jamila Manicold is amazing too. We love having her come through to teach us, but ask yourself the question, have you ever had an orgasm? It's A Woman's Guide to Everyday Bliss. This is the book. Tell us your Twitter address, because she tweets and everything.
Yes, Ever Orgasm. I'm on Twitter at Ever Orgasm and Facebook at The Coochie Church. But if you're too shy to go to the Coochie Church, go to Dripping Bliss Healing Services.
She makes me turn red every time. This is the book, everybody. Pick it up, Jamila Manicold.
Thank you.